Good afternoon to everyone present here. Welcome back to this second session on scientific writing using MS Word. So if anyone has out any question from the first session, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll continue the things we have already started in the first session.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, sir, please.
Already I called in the morning, but not able to get my voice, I think.
Yeah. I remember.
I have tried with one equation, sir. Actually,
Hmm.
normally I have a problem that when we type a line, then
Hmm.
continue with inserting the equation.
Okay.
Suppose then followed by again I'm continuing the same line. The alignment problem is coming, sir. How it can be solved?
Oh, okay. So you are not going outside of this maths environment. That is the issue.
Yes. Oh,
Uh,
how it
so
can be
you have to like,
solved?
yeah, let me, something is happening with my slide. Please wait. Yeah, wait. So you are, whenever you are writing something in maths environment, so you are in that math environment only, right? So that is a
Yes, sir.
problem. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You are unable to show this. You are unable to come out of this maths environment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So see, I have written something else. See, like here, like I have written this A in maths environment. Then again,
Yeah.
I come out of this maths environment to text environment. So to come out of the text environment, you can do what? So there is an right array in the keyboard. Can you see that? So 4 arrays are there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right. So you can use the right array to come outside.
Oh,
So
okay.
here
Okay.
I'm in, I'm outside. Is it okay
Okay.
now?
Right. You have to be right arrow.
Right, Aisha. Yes. And one more thing you can do, you can otherwise you can
Oh,
click outside of
so
this box.
for putting a single letter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. No, for writing a simple letter A, B are okay. But suppose if I insert a
No,
fraction X
it's
by
the
Y something like
same thing like here I'm writing A equal to like 2/3.
that. Yeah.
Okay. A equal to writing 2/3. Then I can give space to get the form. And then
Uh,
again, I can use the right here to come outside.
oh.
And after
Okay.
like, see this, now I'm inside, the box is
Yeah.
appearing. Now I'm
Yes.
outside. The only thing
Okay.
is what I did only like press the right array once.
Okay. I didn't come
Getting
across.
this?
So now yeah, I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you so much. Okay. Now we are here, so we are about to discuss about the matrices. So how can you write the multiple dimensions like matrices? Because in the first lecture I told you that it is very difficult to write a matrix of order 3 by 3, beyond of order 3 by 3 in MS Word, because this is not there. uh, just wait for a minute, let me hide this first. Okay, so because this is not there in the default MS Word, right? So that's why, how can we write this? See, this is in command. So first of all, let me show you how we can basically write it. Let me create a maths environment, and for a matrix, we required either the close bracket or the small bracket. I will give those. So here, for your help, I'm giving the close brackets, right? I'm giving the close brackets because everything I will have, so I'll write within this close bracket only. Getting this? Next, I need to construct a matrix. Now to construct a matrix, the command is what? Slash matrix. This is the command to define a matrix. Now, after writing this, if you're interested, you can press the space button, or you can continue. So I'm writing everything within this matrix by using a small bracket. So I'm writing a small bracket here. See, whenever I'm writing a small bracket, I have not put any space here. So the command slash matrix will become a black box like this. Okay, so this is basically become what? So the word has taken our command. So this means that the word has taken our command. Now, see, assume that our matrix will be like this. So let me consider our matrix. So this is the matrix, assume. Wait. So I have copied this from others, so it will not work here. So anyway, so I am going to write a 5 by 3 matrix. Okay, I'm going to write a 5 by 3 matrix, and the first row will be like 1 2 3 4 5. All right, so the first element I'm writing. Now the separating the columns, what we'll use, we'll use this and notation. Then again we'll have 5, so 5 will appear here. So now this is all about the first row we have. Am I audible to you? Am I yes? Yes. So now see, I need to move to the next row. Now the next row, like whenever I need to give the command for next row, this address symbol will work for us. Okay. See, what are the symbols we are using to define the matrix? Initially, I have given in command slash matrix. Then I want to write everything within the small bracket. This small bracket will not be like output. So I'm going to write the matrix within the small bracket only. To distinguish the columns, so I am using the n symbol, and to distinguish the row, I am going to use the address symbol. And let I'm using one more row here. Let the row are 6, okay, 6, 7, okay, to like 7. Then we have 8, okay, 8 again n, okay. So how many element I have written? 3 elements. So 9, then again n, and then you can write 10. Okay, and you can please close the small bracket. See, this has already taken the form of this. Okay, it has already taken the form, and now you can like give in space after this bigger bracket to maximize the bracket as we have discussed earlier. So see, this is the matrix we have. Very easy. The only thing what we did, so we have given a command called slash matrix to define a matrix, to call a matrix. I have used the command and to distinguish the columns. To distinguish or define a new row, I have used address symbol. All right. And like this, we can write a matrix like this. And like you can write any matrix of any order in this way. Only you need to introduce more and then more address. Is it clear? So can you hear me? Okay, fine. Thank you. Acha. Now let us go to the next thing what we have. So matrix I have discussed. So here also see, so whenever I have to define such kind of matrix, so I can give a bar here. Okay, so this note I'm providing to you, please go through this one so it will be clear to you. So because like I want to give more time on the next part. So I was about to complete this part in the first session only. So then let us discuss about the multiple alignment functions. Okay, multiple alignments. Align function means what? Like I want to write an equation, system equation like this. So in this system, like whenever you're writing this, so you have to observe like equal sign always comes with the equal line. The y always come next to y. The x always come next to x. So this is in a systematic way. But whenever you're writing this kind of equation in MS Word, whether it's you may use the like equation editor, so this is not going to take the certain form. Okay, so to get that certain form, what we can do, we can use one command. The command is what? So let me explain this here. Okay, so this is the command slash eq array. So this is the command to define an array like this. Now what I'm defining, see, I am writing 2 at the rate 2 and x. So I need to replace, I need to place n before those letters where I need the alignment. That means here I need the alignment for x and x. That's why here I will give the n symbol. And here also I need the alignment here with 3 because sometimes minus can be there, right? -3 can be there. All right, or 13 can be there. So in that case, the 3 and 13 should be in a same line, right? So I will give and with 3 and end with y. Then after y, I don't require any space for it because after y we are about to like going to write the equal sign only. So here I'm not giving any end here. Now to go the next equation, as I'm telling you earlier, so the at the rate symbol will work in this case. So at the rate is for a new symbol and for a new equation, and to write x before x I need to give the and symbol again. And since there is no any constant before the coefficient before y, so I will keep this place blank. So I will write 2 and then we write y, which is equal to 7. So if we execute this simply, if you write these things from here to here, if we write these things within equation editor, and if we like press and space, then you will get these kind of forms. And the good news is what? So you can further edit those. Okay, to edit those things, see here the concept is same as the matrix only. Here the concept is same as the matrix only. The only thing you can do, select it by using three dots. So can you see there are three dots here? Okay, if you click on these dots, all the matrix will be selected, and after that go to the equation tool. See there are some like options called linear, professional, and if you click the linear, so this certain form will appear. And further you can edit here in this within this certain matrix. Similarly, after editing, please click on the profession to get the standard form, right? And see, in the same way we can also write the determinant. Only thing is what? So here we have used the close brackets here and here. So instead of the close brackets, you can use the bars, horizontal bars, to define the, like, see here how I'm writing this. See here I'm using two horizontal bars. This is an horizontal bar, this is an horizontal bars, because we know the horizontal bars are there along with the determinant. So horizontal bars need to give to define a determinant. And in this way, you can write further the complex matrices. If someone is from the management background or someone is from the specification of the optimization, so you know how you people need also need to write some the transport, like assume that we need to write assignment problem we are writing, or the transportation problem. So we need to write lots of things. So those complex structures also you can create by the use of this kind of things. All right. So similarly, I have discussed about this one. So here also you can linearize this by clicking on these three dots, and after that click on the linear form to get this certain form. And after editing, if you want to do some edit, so make it in the professional form. Okay, so these are the things. Now, so here this is although I'm writing reference, but this is not the end of this presentation. So this is a reference I am using here to give you the idea of reference. See, how can we use or write reference in MS Word? So this is a very challenging task. See here, uh, for the reference, we have different options. Like in MS Word also, we have a default tool. So for that, we can go for the reference. Here, see, home, insert, design, layout, and reference. We can go to reference, and after reference, we can like manage all lots of bibliography. So we know the reference is also known as bibliography. So here, so we are basically including the reference in the bibliography session. So the thing is what, I am not considering this default form of MS Word. Okay, this default form I am not considering for this presentation. I am considering a easy form to represent, to write the references. All right. So easy form is what? Let I have something here. So I need to write a reference, and let this is a different document I have. Okay, this is a different document, and I need to write the same references in a new document. So what we'll do, we'll copy them from the earlier one. Otherwise, if they are not written, so we'll write them. Okay, and here see, I'm using some random references here. But whenever you are writing some papers or thesis, so there will be some standard format for writing the reference. Please follow that. Okay, so here this is a not a standard way to writing the reference. So here what I'm writing, like wiki book, we can refer in some paper, so like that. So here, see, this is in some this is some other document I already have written. Assume, okay, assume, then assume that I need to write the reference section here. What we'll do, we'll simply paste them here. We'll simply paste them. We can paste a single reference also, or if they are not pasted, what I can do, I can like write here. I'm copying something from, right, something. So I can write anything here. I can write anything here. I can like copy anything here. Okay, I can do lots of things in this reference section. Now, this why I'm telling you this process, because personally I love this a lot. Okay, this is my personal choice. But see again, this is not the choice given by the MS Word. Okay, for the MS Word team, you have to like if you insert all the references once in your entire lifetime, so you can access them and you can write them in any style. Like you all know, right? What is APA style? What is Chicago style? MLA style? These are some styles we have. Okay, and you can insert them within that style also. But initially this is very time consuming. But later on, just by clicking on the name, you can cite them, right? But in my case, I'm only telling you that simply do what? Do a numbering like this. And like here I'm doing a numbering here. You can see. So here I'm doing the numbering like here, this 1 2 3, as I'm telling you. Now if I'm writing these kind of things, and if we want to cite something within the text, this is very important. See, now we can write from huh, from reference. Like I'm writing something from reference. Let I want to write 3. Okay, I want to write 3 here. Okay, from reference 3. So the pronunciation is not correct, so skip the pronunciation. So I'm writing like anything here. So only look at here. So from reference 3, we are getting blah blah blah. Now the thing is, what if like later on what I feel, or guide commander what to do, insert some a new what new reference here, then the original reference, which was of like reference 3, now this is becoming reference 4. See, can you see the number? This is becoming reference 4. So in this way, and if this happens, like if we have writing it, if you're writing a thesis and you have lots of a good number of references and the volume is very huge, so this is going to create a like huge problem in your submission. Now for that, let me tell you one easy way how you are going to basically write this reference within this text. What you'll do, instead of writing these 3 manually, hmm, what we'll do, see, follow the steps, remind the steps, remember the steps. These steps are very important. We will go to reference. Okay, we'll go to reference. See, all the references I have written with some numbers. So what we'll do, cross reference. Can you see? I have clicked here, then I will go to cross reference. And in cross reference, so all the reference are numbered item. Can you see that here in default they are showing me figure? Sometimes this may also be in the form of numbered item. So numbered item, all the numbers are in the numbers item. If you go like below, then you can find all the references you have inserted here. Okay, since you need the third or fourth, right? Fourth one. If you need the fourth one, then you will click on this, and here after click on that particular reference, you will go to here. Here you will only like you will write page number, no context. Okay, or page number. Here you have to select page number. This is very important. Sorry, paragraph number. Here you have to give the paragraph number, and I will simply put insert and see what is appearing here. The 4 is appearing here. Can you see that? Right? And what is the advantage of doing that? Please see. If I change it like this, 4 become 5. Now this will be changed. Okay, this is not changed yet, so we need to refresh it. For a refresh, we will use F9 button. So in the key, there is a key called F9. For some people, F9 will directly work. For some people, you need to press function and F9 together. For my system, if I press F9, see, this is automatically becoming 5. Can you see? So after doing every correction, please select all, select entire document, press F9 to update your fields. Is it clear? Anyone have any doubt? Otherwise, I'll move to the next one. Am I audible to you?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now, After having the references, okay, now let us go to the equation, like how can we give the equation numbers? Okay, this is very important. Like, see, we always need to give the equation numbers, or sometime the line number also, any numbering. So although here I mentioned about the equation numbering, but this same process will work for the like line numbering also, or any numbering if we want to give against anything. Okay, so the same kind of things are also be applicable for the figures and tables, so kindly follow this properly. Let So first let me give you the idea how can we simply give the equation, like equation numbering. So I'm writing an equation like y is equal to mx. So y equal to mx. So this is an equation I'm writing. Mx plus let 2 by 3. Okay, mx plus 2 by 3 I have here. Now I need to go outside of this equation environment, the maths environment. Then end of this I record. Sometime I record the numbering here in this part. Sometime I record the numbering here in this part. So if I need the numbering here, okay, so I will go what? So this is the first process, but not the standard process I'm telling you. Okay, so I will go do what? I press the tab 1. Now the key is here. See, but I told you how can we go to the go this master position. I will not go to press multiple tabs. I'll simply press the tab 1, then I will click here. Let I need the numbering here in this part, okay, in this line. So I'll click here and see I can write the numbering, but again I have the issue. This numbering I have written manually. Okay, see, if we do anything manually, so you need to change it manually after in modification. So please avoid that for the entire document. So how we'll insert the numbering? For that, let me tell you the easiest process first. Okay, see what we can do. We are going to tag this certain equation. So what we'll do, we'll go for reference. We'll go for insert caption. Can you see? Insert caption. Earlier, whenever I need to cite the references, I have gone to cross reference, but here now I need to number the equation, so I will go to the insert caption. So after going to insert caption, click here. Now this is an equation, right? So label you can found. So the label should be equation. Okay, label should be equation. And after going to define the exact label, so here in my document I have only 3 labels: equation, figure, and table. You can also define your own label by clicking here new label. Okay, if we need something else, you can define the label. Okay, now see here, whenever I will click on equation, the equation will come as 1. So because I have no equation before to this, that's why it will come as 1. Now, see, we have like, we can define the equation number in different ways. Let's go to the first way. So the one, I want to write in within bracket. Okay, within small brackets. So write the brackets here. Write the brackets here. All right, wait. So I can't write it here. So I'll do something with the other case. Okay. So in the other part. So, or if the equation numbers we need in some different way. So then what we'll do, we can change the numbering pattern. Like I can also define as ABC, Roman 1 to 3, capital Roman 1 to 3, capital ABC, like that. Or you can also include the page numbers. Like the page number, sometimes you have noticed that like in some thesis they are writing their equation number as 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, like that. And the first one, like I'm writing 1.1. The first one, assume that this should be come from heading 1. So I can click on here. So a dot will come, like 1.1 will appear. So heading 1 will take for the first place. Then they will take point. So if we click OK, so it will be like 1.1 in this form. And now if we click here, okay, see, this is in the form. So this is not a taking. Yes, I can give it. Yeah. So see, this is 1.1. So this is an equation in the first section, and the equation number is 1. If you don't want to go through this, okay, or then you can give the brackets here. Okay, you can give the brackets here. Okay, the process, the initially this look like quite like lengthy. Okay, but like I will also give you some easiest process to do that. All right. So, but this is the exact way to do that. In the same sense, like assume I have the same equation. So I have the same equation, and now this time we are required the equation numbers without the chapter numbers. Okay. So I will do what? I will remove everything, right? I will remove everything. I will give one bracket. Again, I will go to like insert caption. Then since I don't need the chapter number this time, so I will click number. So include chapter number, I will deselect and I will click OK. Then OK. See, this is 2. It's coming. So now you can define its place. So it will be like this. Is it clear? So this is very easy, right? So initially we have considered the equations as section numbers, and since we have continuing the things, so whenever I'm changing this one, so this number has also changed. Okay, that means in the I did not do anything like with this numbering. Like at the same time, if we want to write in, like I want to write something here, okay, after this reference I need to write something, some equation I want to write. Okay, that this is an equation I want to write, and if we write like this, so the whole number should be changed. This should be 1, this should be 2, this should be 3, this should be 3, right? So in that case, again select the entire document or the select the particular portion, and again press F9. Can you see? So this number is changing automatically. And in the same way, you can also refer them within the text. Okay, you can also refer them within the text. Like here I'm using from equation, like here I want to write from equation, like from equation, I want to write from equation 3. See, I'm not going to write the 3 manually again. I told you, whenever I need to cite something within the text, I will go for a cross reference. First reference, then I'll go cross reference. Now this time see what we have. I need to write something here, the equation number here. The equation, the thing is what? A equation. So I will change this numbering. So I will go to equation and see, I will get all those equations what I have denoted here. Okay, so I need the second equation. So I will write this, and then I don't need to write entire equation here. I only need to write the 2 only, right? So you can write label and numbering. Okay, label and numbering, and then click insert. Okay, so you can give bracket here. So this is how we can define the thing. And later on, if we like, the equation has changed, because here I'm writing, oh sorry, some mistake here, I forgot to change, like from equation 2 only 2 I required. So I will click the 2 and wait, yeah, yeah. So here it should be, no, not page number. Let me see. Okay, something has happened. Only caption text. Wait, so I did something wrong here. Okay, so the numbering I just made it wrongly. So let me again define those things. Okay, so here whenever I'm defining those numbers, so let me check this, where I did the mistake. But basically this is not the difficult one. Oh yes, I did the mistake, right? See, yeah, that is a very important thing. So initially when wait, let me check whether this is updated or not. Okay, fine. So initially whenever we need to write the numbering here, in a very initial stage, we are not going to write the numbering directly in this space. What we'll do, we'll go to a new line. So this is the first time, like for only one time we need to do this kind of thing. So we'll go to another line, then I will do those things, like I'll define that Then I will define this thing, right? So wait, this is not coming. This should come. Okay, let me check. Okay, fine. The brackets have to come. I don't know why the issue is getting, but this is the like very rough thing I'm like showing you. So I will go to the exact method later on. So the process is what? To define the numbering. Again, I'm repeating. So if this is the equation, whatever I'm writing, so first I need to click somewhere else, not in the line. Then what we'll do, we'll go to the insert caption. So after that, we'll choose equation and then exclude label numbering, because in equation we are not basically writing equation 1 equation 2. That's why this equation the label we don't require, right? So we'll click OK. Then one is appearing. Now cut this from here. Okay, cut this from here, go to the exact place where I need to write the element, give the bracket, paste it here and close the bracket. Okay, so where I have defined this, I have defined this somewhere else. Again, I'm pasting it here. Now see, let's whether this is working or not. So if I'm writing this in the other sense, yes, so this will become one, not an issue. So we can update this field. Let I like, yeah, I want to write this as one. Okay, so this is two, and like yeah, this is two to define the equation number. This is one I'm considering, and let me consider one more equation here. By considering, let I'm considering zero here to identify the first, second, and third equation. So later on, whenever we'll update this field, the equation number will become 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now later on, whenever we need to cite them, okay, we need to cite them. So what we can do, so like from equation, I can write from equation, from equation 3 I need to write the equation number 2, assume. So I'll go to cross reference, I'll go to equation, and then I'll go to 2, and let me see, this should not come like this should not come. I don't know why this is happening, occurring. This should not come with this. This should not come. It will not work. So let me define a new equation. Maybe like the problem with this equation only. Okay. So I was not supposed to start here. Yeah. So wait, fine, not an issue. Something happens. Okay, so so forget about this rough process. So let me give you the actual process how we are basically writing. Okay, so then later on I'll find out where I did the mistake. But this is how we are basically like doing the thing, right? So if the entire process was correct, not in like okay. Like now see if we write the equations like that, okay. So if I can find out where I did the mistake, so I'll obviously tell you. But the thing is, what if we write like this? So the first time what happened, the equations are starting from here. Okay, again, like this next equation, like sometime we how we are writing the equations, either we are writing the equation either like starting from this position of a line, okay, or that means you can start the equation from here or from here. So not generally from the beginning, very beginning, right? But whenever you're writing some mathematical expression, and when you're writing right side of this equation outside of this mathematics environment, so in default, like the equation will move to the left hand side, so we can't vary it. So that's why So let me tell you a standard process by which you can actually now define a way of writing a table. Sorry, write a equation. So for that, so I'll give you some simple steps. Okay, the steps are simple. The process, whatever I am following, the it's like you only need to perform only one time in your personal system, and if we save it once, so every time you can use it again and again. You can see. So I have used several equations like that here. Okay, and here whenever I'm writing some equations, I will not define or write the equation like that. Okay, I will get every defined equation pattern here. Let me tell you what the steps we need to follow to write, and this is like applicable only for the thesis only, because like if you are writing a small article, the papers, so there are like very limited number of equations, so you need not to do those kind of things in a short document. All right, so you need to go to insert. These are the steps you need to perform once in your system. You need to go to insert, then go to table. You need to define a 3 by 1 table. Okay, you need to define a 3 by 1 table here. Define a 3 by 1 table, insert a 3 by 1 table, bring this to this person. Like here, why I am defining this, because in the middle portion I am going to write the equation. Sometime I need to give the equation number to the left hand side, that's why I'm defining this. Or sometime I also need to give the equation number to the other side, so that's why I'm give this portion. Okay, this first and third cell is for equation number only, and in the middle portion I will write the equations, right? That's why create an equation like environment here, alt equal, create one like equation environment here. My equation should be start from here, not from here. That's why go to home, click on this, like choose the alignment, left alignment, bring the equation here. If we need need to start the equation from here, you need to like you can change the positions accordingly. I want to write the equation from here, that's why I've written everything here. Now the text, the font size of this like equation should be 12. The color, everything, please like correct it. It should be black. Okay, and one more thing, do go to the table property. The spacing you can define. The spacing you can give the 0 0 and single. Okay, where I did, I just go to paragraph spacing. I go to here, then I click here, then I line spacing option, go to line spacing option, and I am like create a space, like spacing in between the lines as 0 0 and line spacing is single. So I just click OK. Then here I need the equation number. Okay, see, initially I'll like construct something where I can generate the equation with like without the section, like 1 2 3 4, the equation numbers will come like that. Somewhere click, go to reference. Okay, insert caption. Equation should be there, like equation I have already used it, so equation, click here, click OK. 4 will appear, so copy it here. Okay, normal copy, control C, paste it here, give the brackets, control V. Okay, then close the bracket, change the font size. So here it will be like, it should be black, and it should be 12 time New Roman. This is fine. If you want, you can also write the equation number here in this position. For that, you need to like you need to change the alignment to right alignment. Okay, and this is fine. You have constructed this, and after that, what we'll do, because whenever you're writing an equation, see here I'm writing an equation like that. Have you seen, can you see the lines, the tabular line here in this equation? No, right? So that's why what we'll do, I will click in the plus bottom. Okay, right click on the plus bottom, and then I will simply like here, go to here. I'm going to remove the lines. Okay, I'm not going to like display the lines of the table. So go to here, or you can go to table property also. Borders you can go. Okay, and then no borders. Can you see that? No borders. All right. So whenever you have constructed this, as I'm telling you, you need to do these things only once in your system. Okay, that means you need to save it somewhere. Now to save it, what you can do, you can go to insert. Okay, Just I have clicked here. I need to click here. This is already selected. That's why this is like of this color. You need to go to insert. Then there is something called quick parts. Can you see that? This is called, this is something like called quick parts here. Click on quick parts, not in quick parts, though there is a like array here, like in that array, uh, click here. And in the below of this menu, so you can see save selected to quick part gallery. Okay, save selected to quick part gallery. So I will click on this and give some name here, like I am giving FDP. The name of this like for certain quick part is FDP, and I'm giving as equation number, and this numbering I'm giving here. This is not chapter wise numbering. See, so not chapter wise. So you can save like this. Okay, so after that, click OK. All right, you can click OK, and this is the process. For the first time, like for the one time, into perform this, and later on, whenever you will click this on the quick part, so this is automatically becoming 5, and now here I can add things from the quick word directly. So I have bring, because like I'm writing the things in the quick part portion, so that's why I need this, because every time I can afford to go to insert and to quick part. So that's why I have bring the quick part here in this part. So to add quick part here, what we can do, see, there is something like this in your in your like quick access toolbar. Then after that you can customize this. Okay, so customize quick with more commands. Okay, you can add more commands. So simply, can you see this? Am I visible to all? If my is my yes, am I audible to all? Okay, now again I'm repeating. So I need to go to this, then I need to go more commands. All right, then this kind of screen will appear. Like I think this is not showing here what I want to see. Yeah, now this is appearing. So this is appearing here. Now in the popular command, you can give all commands. Okay, and then I need to search for explore quick parts. Okay, explore quick parts. Just go to like search for explore quick part. So see here, I have already added this. That's why this is coming here. Okay, explore quick part. So we need to find this explore quick part here. So you can find it, explore quick part. See here, this is explore quick part. You can click on this and you can add it here. So by clicking the add option, okay, the thing will be added here, and after that press OK. And if you press OK, the quick part will appear here, and in that case you will get this kind of thing. And see, you can access everything from here without going to insert and quick part. You can directly access them from here. All right, so similarly, like if we want to write a new equation now, so let I have y equal to mx here. So I'm using the same equation again and again, don't feel bored. So y is equal to mx, here I'm using. Let I want to write something else here. So that I am writing something and I need to write again one more equation. So what will do, I will click here, I will click on this like quick like field I have generated. See, this is automatically becoming 5, and now here I can write b equal to c by v. Okay, b equal to c by v. Is it easy? So this is very fantastic, because like see, so here you need not to like format anything. Like once like whole process I have described, the whole process you need to perform once in your system. Okay, once in your system, and similarly do some more saves. Like if I add something here, go to here, click on this. Now assume that now I am interested to add something without the equation numbering. So without the equation numbering, then remove this equation number, and then what you can do, you can click with. So just for the one time I need to perform this. That's why it's not like if I have such kind of issues, not an issue. So later on you can remove everything from here. Okay. So you search for some places where you can write in table basically. So let I want to place it here. Hmm. I'm writing here. Now what I'll do, I'll remove it. Hmm. And then click on this plus, and again I need to save it, right? For the save, again need to go quick parts, insert and then quick parts, then save it, and you can save the name as like equation number without no numbering, right? Equation number without no numbering. Or at the same time, if we want to add the equations with section wise, so somewhere else write an equation with section wise, right? And I told you how to insert the equation numbering with section wise. Go to reference, insert caption. I need an equation with section wise numbering. So you can go to numbering, include chapter number will be taken from the heading, and heading dot will come, the period will come dot. Like I can also use the hyphen a column I can also use. Okay, so I'm using period now. So click OK, and this will come like this. And now if you copy this thing from here, so here in this part I need to write everything here in this. Like if you are having any doubt to write this, so you can also give the boundary for few time. Okay, I need to give the numbering here, right? So simply make the brackets, give the brackets, paste it. All right, paste it, and made the color changes. Okay, the color should be black. So because this is a standard format, we are going to save it for the future use. So that's why, so every like all those possible like editing you can perform here. Then click on this plus, go to border, no border, choose the no border, again insert, then you can go to quick part, then you can use save in the gallery by giving some name as section wise equation numbering. Okay, so this is the overall process, and like how we can use the equation numbering. And if we do that, okay, if we do that, now let us do the process like what we have like missed in the last section. So if we want to write something, okay, if we want to write something, so let me remove everything from here, because like see whatever I did for last few minutes, so these things are need that these things need to perform by you. So like once in your lifespan, like for if I bring a new laptop, then only you need to do the setting for once only. After that you can use the same saved things again and again. All right, so see here, I want to write like from equation. Now I'm writing want to write from equation 1.1, from equation like 1.1. Again I'll go to reference, cross reference, equation. See now the equation is not coming. Okay, the earlier cases there are some maybe technical issues, like I will work on that. But here 1.1 is coming, only level and numbering will come. So if we give uh, wait, yes, close, so give the bracket, so then you can continue it and other text. So later on, see like if you written something else here, okay, something else here, and assume that you have insert one more equation here. Okay, you have insert one more equation here. Okay, like I'm wait, yeah, I have not saved this actually. Okay, I have not saved this, that's why it will not come. Okay, but if we again write one more equation, so after that it will become 2. It will become 2, and let I am writing this again. Okay, writing this again somewhere. So it have to become 2, right? So it have to change to 1.2. So it's not like changing automatically, but we can modify it by pressing F9. So if you're pressing F9, see the 1.2 and 1.2 both are changing with updation of field. Is it clear? Anyone have any doubt? So you need to perform the whole thing, whatever I have discussed. So for like once in your entire life. So and later on you can use them from this the like this particular place. So this is quick purse. You can access them again and again. Okay. Now see, in the same way, we can also give the table numbering, because so table numbering, if we write the table numbers in numbering manually, the problem will happen. So whenever we insert some new table above the text, so the number of the table will change, and later on everything will like place whenever you're writing whatever you're writing within the text. So all the numberings you need to change, and since the number of tables are not that like that's not that big, so sometimes we may miss some numbering within the text. So that's why, to avoid those things, what we can do, we can perfectly insert the text number table numbering. That this is a table I'm drawing, so some table I'm writing. So to give the name of this table, okay, what we'll do, again go to insert, I'll go to, sorry, not insert, I'll go to reference. After reference, I will go to insert caption. Now here I have a table, so I will click on label. Label is table. So now this time table, this label should appear, right? Table 1.1. If you interested, you can also like deselect the chapter number. Then in that case, the table will appear as table 1. If we need the section wise or chapter wise numbering, then go to numbering. Then you can also select this and press OK. Then it will be what? Then it will be like click OK, then it will become table 1, and then you can write the remaining things. So list of like apples, list of apples. So anything like the name you can give. And after that, within the text, here I'm writing some text here, and within the text, if we like want to cite them again, so what we'll do, again go to the same process. If we need to cite something, we'll go to cross reference, but here in this case we need to cite a table. So I will go to table. See, here the tables are appearing, table 1.1, table 1.2. I have two tables here. So list of apples I need to cite here. So the only, not the entire caption, only label and number. So I need to insert, see, table 1.1 I have included here. Now you can select close here, and you can continue writing your text. Now after that, like somewhere if you have insert a new table, okay, then this number will become 1.2, and do in the same process, so table number will be changed automatically, right? Acha. So later on, let us come to this part, numbering of figures. So you people know how to insert figure, right? So here let me describe the whole process. Okay, so to insert a figure, so you can go to insert, you can go to picture. Okay, you can go to picture. So in default, you will go to the picture bottom. Okay, so I have two pictures, save picture here in my system. If we have like, you can also drag the figure in a certain place, but I will advise you not to do that. Okay, because dragging a picture to an MS Word may create problems sometime. So I will only advise you to kindly follow the process I am going to give you at this moment. So click in the certain position wherever we record the figure, then go to insert, go to picture. Okay, then go to the certain folder. Here I am going to consider the pictures from here. So I have two pictures, one is from Bihu, so hopefully you all know what is Bihu, and the next one is Rhino. So both are right, pride of Assam. So first let me consider Bihu. So here I have inserted a photo. So you can do what, you can like do the changes accordingly, whatever you required by according, like using the picture tools. So here, since this is in scientific, I'm talking about a scientific writing, so I'm not going to discuss more about this picture tools or this kind of tools. But you can also minimize this by defining the size, or you can like define the size by dragging the corners also, like this. Now the thing is what, so if we need to name this, like tag this figure, what we'll do, so we'll insert, go to insert, sorry, reference again. So the same process, whatever whatever we have used to tag the table, the same process will also here. So the cross reference, I'll, sorry, not cross reference, insert caption I'll go. Now this time I need a figure. So figure, see, if I need the figures like 1.1, or if we want to exclude the chapter number, you can exclude that accordingly. So I'm using with the chapter number. So here you can give the name as Bihu, or whatever, like Bihu. Whatever you want to give the name of this picture, you can title them. Okay, So later on, if we want to write like you forgot something, okay, if we want to insert some other like some more pictures within this set, so again go to insert, click on that position, go to picture, then I have one more picture of rhino, so click on rhino. So hopefully we all know about rhino, right? Assam is basically famous for these two things, right? So yes, I'm considering rhino, picture of rhino again. So here you can also give like some name in the same way by going to reference. So then insert caption, the figure I have already chosen, so this is okay. So you can give some name to this. Now since I have used one more figure here, so this number have automatically changed. Okay, so this was 1.1, this has changed automatically 1.2. Now later on, if we want to cite them within text, follow the same process. Okay, so if we want to cite something here, like I want to cite something here, so what we'll do, so I'll go to cross reference. Now this time I want to cite figures, go to figure. I have two figures like figure 1.1 and figure 1.2. Let me talk about Bihu. Acha. So enter caption, no, I don't need enter caption. I only need the label and number. So click on label and number, press insert. So this will come automatically. Now one more good thing is what? See, you are making a big document, and this system is also creating some hyperlink. Okay, whenever you're inserting the things like this, the whole system is also creating some hyperlink. That means after creating the PDF of this, so if we click on this figure, you'll directly go to the figure from that click, right? So it's basically creating one hyperlink in your system. All right, so this is like hopefully these things will help you during writing some thesis or any report, if we want to write in MS Word. But see, again I'm telling you that because like I have started uh, with the same like that particular dialogue whenever I've started my session in the last in this morning. Please like be some conjuice whenever you're giving space and putting enter. Okay, so it's better to have conjuice in this two part. Okay, so don't use any like randomly like put any space and the enters within this figure. Now let's discuss about one more very interesting feature of MS Word. So I have already discussed about this citation of equation, table, figure, and reference. Okay, I have already cited about these things earlier. So now see, so how we can insert table of contents. Now this is a very challenging thing. Like assume, so my thesis, PhD thesis was of 200 pages. Okay, now I have made the table of content, and later on I found that I have missed something in the page one, sorry, chapter one. Then whenever I include that thing in my first chapter, all the chapters numbers have become what changed. So now this is like something like it's taking a huge amount of time if we do this like this. So if we follow the instructions I have given from the session one, that means how we need to write the define the sections, how we need to define the subsections like this. So here this is in section one, section two, like I told you, right? So in whenever I have written this, so I have considered writing this as section three, okay, section two. Like I have, after writing this, I have considered click on section on heading one, heading two, like that, right? So whenever you are writing the document like that, and this is essential, huh? So to create the timetable, not timetable, so the table of content automatically, you have to properly write the document. And if you following that, that's why I told you in the very beginning of the lecture that you have to follow all the instructions very carefully from the beginning of the document. All right. So if you want to insert a time like table of contents, why I'm saying timetable again and again. So if we want to insert table of contents here, what I'll do, I will again go to reference. See, I will click here because I need the time table of content here. Most of the time we record the table of content in the very beginning. So if we record the table of content here in the very beginning of this, you can also click here. Okay, assume that I need the table of content here. So I will click here. I will do what? See, table of content in the reference bottom. Can you see there is something called table of content? Can you see this? Yes, in table of content, after clicking here, you will get different tabular forms. Okay, so this is in tabular form. Okay, this is in tabular form. See, whenever I just click here, this table of content generates automatically. I have not did anything. Okay, and later on, if I need to include some like section here, subsection here, like any kind of heading, if I change, those things will also be changed automatically by clicking F9. So F9, don't forget F9. F9 is the command to run, to execute the new things. Okay. In some PC, again, I'm repeating, in some PC, the key works directly as F9. And if F9 is not working in your system, then press function and F9 together. Okay. Function and F9 together. And this is how we can insert the content. And you can also change the style. I can also see table of content, the change, like even if you don't need these dots, you can also remove that. But since like if you become like, if you play with this, okay, just work by yourself. If you play with this, you can remove them by yourself. Okay, and everything will become automatical. It's not like that I need to do manually. And if you do some manually here, see that I cut something mistakenly, right? I cut something, but when I update this table, okay, that means I want to show you, if you do something manually here, whenever you update this table, okay, and here this will appear. So because we have entered some like table of contents, so here update entire table, where always update entire table. Okay, see, it will again take the original form. So don't try to do any manual editing in these things. All right, so if you want to change them, you go to the respective place. Okay, respective. And one more thing, see, if you're writing a thesis of 200 page, by clicking on this insert an equation, you can go to the certain position. Okay, and one more advantage, let me tell you, if you are writing this as by using heading 1, heading 2, so in the very beginning I told you that I have something called the navigation panel here. If you're writing a huge document, so always I will advise to keep the navigation panel with you. If I click the navigation, select the navigation plan here, navigation pane here, so you will like something navigation pane will be generated here. So now after clicking this here, you can go to the respective position. See, this is that helpful. Like if you are having a 200 page of thesis or report, by clicking here, you can also minimize them. Okay, so you minimize them or expand them also. Okay, so by clicking here, you can go to the certain position. So now I need to go to reference, so then later on I have included them. So insert, like yeah, this is also one more thing. So have you noticed that in some thesis, okay, we are writing a list of figures, list of table after the table of contents. So whenever you are inserting the tables or figures like this, okay, so in that case you need not to write them separately. Okay, this is the table 1, this is the table 2. No, you need not write that. So in the same way, click on the actual position wherever you read. So if you need this, the table of list of figure here, click here. So you can go to like reference, the same thing is reference, right? Then you can do what? Insert table of figures. Can you see? Insert table of figures. And this is like, remember this, insert table of figures, it is not only working for figures, this is working for some mute, for some more things. So if we click here, can you see? By clicking here, you can insert figures, you can insert tables by different levels. Even you can, like if you want to insert all the equations, whatever you have inserted in your whole document, if you want to write them in a single page, you can also collect them by clicking the equation here. All the equation will come. Okay, so everything will come here. First, initially I require the list of figures, so I will click list of figures here, then click OK. See, I have considered 2 figures here, so both the figures will appear here in this part. Similarly, to insert a list of tables, okay, so list of tables, what we'll do, let us like regenerate this. So kya karenge, so I will go to the insert table of figures only. So I will go to this only. See, although I'm telling you that although this is written that insert table of figures, but this is not only for the figures, this is for any levels. Okay, so click here, so you can find, like go to table, choose table, then click OK. All right, click OK, and see, all the tables will come automatically. Now can you tell me, so which one is easy, like where it's easy to write, in latex or in MS Word? Like what is the, now what is become the, where we have the advantage in latex over MS Word. You can do everything manually here. You can see what you are doing. Okay. So like these are the, like almost all the contents what I want to cover. So you can also give the hyperlinks, okay, very easily. Okay, to create the hyperlinks, maybe like most of the people use this, this is not a new thing for you. So for use the hyperlink, select the certain thing where I need to select the hyperlink, right click on this, there is a hyperlink bottom, can you see this hyperlink bottom? Okay, then like if I want to hyperlink this MS Word, okay, or this one, okay, you can do different hyperlink. You can hyperlink to some web page also. I am hyperlink to this current folder. Okay. Okay, now if we click on this, okay, here whenever you are in the MS Word document, you need to press Control and then place click, then you need to click it. But if you convert this document in PDF, okay, in PDF directly by clicking on this, you can go to the respective document. So by clicking here, what you can do, see, I have clicked here and see the document has opened. Whatever I have like hyperlinked with the site certain document, and I know like most of the people use this even whenever we give some presentations. Okay, so whenever we make some PPT, so we also made these types of hyperlinks. Now these are all about scientific writings. So if anyone have any kind of queries, any kind of questions, because I have like from my view, I have covered almost everything. Yeah, one thing, like if you like first let me know if you have any kind of doubts and confusion in this part, or if you want to know anything else, you can unmute yourself. No one have any question? So that's why I believe myself a good teacher. When I discuss something, people have no doubts. Very clear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So before concluding, so this is a bonus thing. So to you all, although this is not a part of scientific expression, so let me tell you one thing: how like how can we do even an odd pace setup? Because this is very important if you are writing a thesis. Uh, have you observed, like I have no currently book with me, so in my table. So like, have you seen like whenever I have some book, right, like this is a book, so you can see my video. So whenever I have some book, so like this site, so this is called event site, right? This is called event site. Uh, can you see this? So yes, this is an event site, and this is an auth site, right? So the base margins of both the sites should be different, right? The base margins for both the sites should be different. So in that case, what you can do, so you can do the like necessary changes in in this, like in layout bottom. Okay, you can go to layout bottom. You can like, this is very important because like if you want to do like if I will get some more chance, so sometime I'll tell you how can you just section breaks, because section break is like one of the very important thing in MS Word, because of the section break we can do lots of things. Okay, sometimes we have noticed that in a paper some page have the different orientation and some page have different orientation. We can also do those kind of changes which section breaking. But let me tell you like how we can do the even and odd page setup. Click on here. Okay, like here this is like go to page layout, and then there is an there is something in the corner. Okay, can you see that? Okay, page, click on this. Okay, the page setup will open. Now the paper, okay, wait, yeah, in layout, you have different odd and even. Okay, you can choose different odd and even. Can you see that odd and even, like you can different things also. So you can do centered, justified, or you can also, like, whenever you're writing a thesis, the first page should not have all those things, whatever we are starting from the second page or third page onwards. So you can also make the first page different than the other. So sometime we use this to include, like, first page may not require the page number, like that only. Okay, so or sometime we may have different header and footer in the page number, in the first page. Okay, and then this kind of things. So if I get some time, so later on, so we'll consider this part. Okay, all right. But even in page odd page numbering, so page setup you can also do from here. You can do the manual changes, you can do the mirror changes. Okay, everything you can do from here. All right, so thank you everyone. Hope you have get everything what I want to deliver to you. Okay, so I'm not a master of MS Word, obviously. So I have learned these things by myself, by searching, like, following different things, like different videos and different like articles on MS Word. So hopefully this collaborative video can work, will help you in future also to write a MS Word properly. Again, so I want to conclude my lecture by giving one line, that be thora conjuice whenever you are uh, giving space and putting enter. Okay, so it will help you to form a perfect document. Okay, so Bijuda, can you hear me? Uh, okay, yes. So I can't hear you. Surprised, I can't hear you. No, no, no. Yeah, definitely I'll share the
Uh,
video.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Dimple is
Now,
audible to you?
now, yeah. Now
Yeah.
you are.
So thank you for your wonderful, awesome lecture delivered by you on scientific written using MS Word. So wonderful. It is simple, lucid. In such a way you are explaining, it's very useful to each and every student. Yeah. So now what we are going to do it. So we are going to start the validity section. Okay. So now, good afternoon to all, dear esteemed participant and guests. It is said an hour spent in the company of scholar is worth reading 100 books. Now, I request you, some of the participants, to say few words about this FDP. So, some of the participants, please say some few words about this FDP. How do you like this FDP? So, how it is useful to you? Please share your experience. Yes, sir. Dr. Bala Subramanian. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Very good morning. Very
Yeah,
good evening,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Please
I'm very
say
glad
your.
to. I'm very glad to be here for the feedback session, like experience on the sessions. I am from Tamil Nadu. I am working as assistant professor statistics.
Yeah,
Can you hear my voice,
yeah. It's
Yeah, yeah.
audible. It's
We
some
can.
sir?
breaking
Am I
also.
audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yes.
audible, audible,
Yeah.
audible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, I joined this course because of the topics. Uh, First of all, I heard about what is called Origin software, but I don't have any experience on Origin. So I was trying to learn Origin from any source, but this is the first time I got a link from your university. So I'm very happy that I covered all the 5 areas, almost all the five. It's eye-opening. I learned so many things from yours. It's a great pleasure. And every sessions are excellent. We had a problem that the problem solving session we find difficult because very time limitations was very small, very too small, and the questions are very high standard because the session where we covered only basics of certain things, but not able to solve the problem. We find somewhat difficult, but anyway, we managed and submitted. It was a very nice experience. Only because of that only we have learned. Because if you give tough questions, we need to intend to learn so many things. So this 1 week FTP given me an eye-opening and exposure of all the five different packages. And the last session, last day today, he has covered the entire topic of MS Word. So we know a little bit of MS Word, but now we came to know that a lot of things are available in MS Word. So all the experts are really experts. So thank you for giving the opportunity for this session. Thank you so much, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Balasava,
much.
thank you for your wonderful words. Anyone, sir?
So we want to hear few more.
Yeah. Please say
Like
something.
this is the first time we have experienced this kind of faculty development program. So like we also need some motivation, right, to do
Yes,
these kind of
yes.
things in future. So if we get some more feedbacks from you people.
Yes, sir. Dimpal Jyoti Mahanta does lots of pain work here.
This
So
is not only me. This is not only
no,
me.
no,
This
no.
is like
He is doing
covered
lots of
by
work. So
the entire team,
overall,
right?
it is nothing but a group, but he is doing some pain work. So please
Thank
motivate us.
you.
So
Thank
you
you.
have to say some few words about this FDP. How did you like it? Always share your experience, what you have get, did how much you are getting from this FDP, whether it is a fruitful to your features. Say some words. No one.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
My name is Dr. Leena Patekar. I
Yeah, yeah.
am from Gujarat. I am working as an associate professor in Swarnim Startup and Innovation University. Here, all the topic means MATLAB, GeoGebra, even in school level, it is very much useful. LaTeX means everything is covered, and we enjoy each session. Means we get something more, and also video is available. If we have any query, then there is a special group discussion session is also means all specially it is very difficult to organize online and for software based,
Yes,
but
ma'am. Yes.
it is but all part is covered. Means if there is some query, then again in open we can solve our query also. And all experts are really very much expert in this field. So and every query is also we can easily solve. And also we have given the assignment for practice. Means very nice organized.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your wonderful and awesome word. Thank you, ma'am, again.
Thank
And
you,
Anyone?
actually,
sir.
this event become an like great grand only because of you people. Initially, we are not basically planning to organize such an huge event. So we have like limited. We had the limitation with our Zoom account earlier. So we have the Zoom account with 100 participants only. But in the defined date, like defined date, we have defined the date for 15 April. We are getting like huge response from all over the India, and the number has crossed like 151. So then I was like in little tense, and then I have discussed with the authority, and then again we have like they considered one add-on of Zoom, and we're proud to have said that like the 251 participants have joined this FDP. This is a grand success for, like, I can say, although I'm an organizer of this. So this was a grand success for all of us. So hopefully this will motivate to do something better in the coming future. So once again, thank you everyone for your patience and believing on us.
Yes, thank you, Dimple. Thank you, Dimple, for your kind words. So I'll thank some other person. Uh, It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory session of our 1 week online faculty development program organized by Department of Mathematics, the Assam Kaziranga University. I'm delighted to see all the participants who have joined us from various parts of the country to learn and grow together. Over the past week, we have come together to share knowledge, exchange ideas, and build new connections. Our program was designed to equip you with the latest tool, technique, and a best practice in teaching and learning. Our aim is to empower you to effective educator and leader in your respective field. We had an impressive lineup of speakers who shared their experience, insight, and knowledge on various topics. We had engaging discussing interactive session and group activities that challenge us to think critically and creatively. I hope that you have all gained valuable insight and new perspective that will enhance your teaching and learning practice. I'm sure that you have all found this program to be very valuable learning experience that has equipped you with the skill and the knowledge necessary to skill in your profession. As we conclude this program, I want to express my sincere gratitude to all the speaker, participant, organizer, and especially VC Sir, Registrar Madam, Dean of Basic Science, the Assam Kaziranga University, who made this possible. I also thank to our technical support team for their generous support. Without them, it is not possible. Finally, I would like to encourage you all to continue to network and share your learning with others. Let us stay connected and continue to support each other in our professional journey. Thank you once again for your participation, and I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, each and every participant. And especially thanks to Biju sir, who is working behind this camera. So that means he do lots of pain work also. So thank you, Biju sir, again. Thank you, each and every participant. Thank you, each and every resource person who help us in every aspect of our life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar. Bye. I'm going to wrap up this session now.